Hi there, everybody. I've no idea when you'll be listening to this podcast, but good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever that happens to be. I'm Dave Stalker, the president of EuropeActive. And today's topic is going under the theme of the Apple attack. That's in the most positive form of attack. It's more about the consumer digitalization and perhaps some confusion that comes out from that. This you may be listening to on a podcast, or you may be looking at it on a webcast, and I guess I'll apologize ahead for those who are having to sit and watch and look at me. But luckily my guest, Pete Croft, is a smarter, more handsome and dynamic gentleman than me, and I'm delighted that Pete is joining us. I've known Pete for years and years and years. Lots of stories that possibly couldn't be told on a podcast, but in terms of here, I'm introducing Pete. He's the Chief Strategy Officer at Perfect Gym, one of the true industry experts in digital. So I'm just going to hand over to Pete to introduce himself. Hi, good morning, Pete.
Very great to see you as always. So yeah, Pete Croft, Chief Strategy Officer at Perfect Gym right now. Been in the industry almost as long as Dave. About 30 years now, so it's 10 years running clubs, clubs that are now David Lloyd's and Nuffields and Virgins. Did a small chain and sold that, and then went into fitness equipment supply globally with the enterprise side of things for Life Fitness, and for the last 10 years have been on the digital side. That's been in wearables, it's been in wellness programs through corporate, and now it's also in member management solutions with Perfect Gym. So been around a little bit, Dave, as you well know.
Yeah, when we introduce ourselves, we sound as though we should be both there with Zimmer frames, just pipes sitting on a porch. But yeah, Pete, your experience is second to none. You've had some fantastic jobs and delivered some fantastic things for this industry. So it's a real, this is only our second podcast, and to have someone so early in the series with so much experience is fantastic. Last week we had the EHFF online, and the success of that, great event, and launched the strategy document, as you know, covering our 4 key areas being health, digital, community, and standards. I've just about got that down to memory now, which is something. And of course, the second one on that list, and they are in no particular order, and of course they're all linked as well, is digital, and the future, basically, of a digital council, which you will be involved with, strengthening the digital and tech community of our sector, and promote and expand the essential digital infrastructure for the fitness industry. And I think one of the key there is also knowledge. Everybody, as we know, jumped on the digital bandwagon, whether it was sticking up a camera and doing a class on Zoom, or professionally delivering it in a studio, or whatever it happens to be. Everybody saw an opportunity, and that is fantastic, and the opportunity with digital to be community delivery partners. But the other thing, of course, it has done has brought our industry firmly in front of enormous companies, Apple, Amazon, and we go out, and there's positives from that, and we'll see what happens. So give me sort of your view, Pete, as a way of an introduction, is how you feel the sort of happenings around digitalization in the fitness industry in the last months, sort of the rise of this sort of tech bubble in fitness.